Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk about free movement in the Caribbean, that island chain that you call the Caribbean. But it's a there are a bunch of people, families that were distributed throughout the island chain, and you can find your way, you can find yourself when you are dealing with people in that particular island chain because probably all came out from certain parts of Africa and sold to different areas. But it's not, like I said before, the coming together is not going to be congealed. It's not going to be worth anything unless there's a war. It cannot be called a civil war because there are different countries at this point, and only 4 have signed on to this free movement thing. But it got you guys all jittery, very, very jittery. But all you guys need to worry about at this point with the 4 countries on board, the 4 island countries on board, would be someone taking your job. That's about it. Someone coming and taking your job, or someone getting paid more than you would because, you're a slacker. Maybe some people that live on certain islands are slackers, and then they will have something to say because someone came from a different island and they're making moves. But what you're not looking at are the enslavers. You're looking at the remnants of slavery, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins that went to different parts, different islands. You're not looking at the enslavers. And there are plenty enslavers out of Canada and Barbados making moves. Making money moves. And the person that the crane in Barbados, and there's some other parts and plantations that were bought up by Canadians, and they are doing very well. She would call herself a property manager in the Sunset Crest area. Now, she's not the crane quality, and she hasn't bought up any she's actually living like a islander, like someone who is poor, living hand to mouth. But some people in the Sunset Crest area see her as a distraction and a irritant, and she's threatening, but only to poor people in the area, only to the poor people in the area that she has become a threat. But I think that when you are looking and feeling jittery about the island chain of countries and, the free movement, you still need, and I've been saying this to you all the while, you still need to keep an eye on the enslavers, the people who really, really make money moves and who look a little bit differently than you do. You got to keep your eyes on the enslavers, because when there are wars and when they are dropping, bombs on countries, and when right now there's some sort of scrimmage going on in Venezuela, when these things start to happen, if they escalate, and they need people to rebuild, they're coming for you again. They're coming for you again. So it's not the island chain people that are seeking free movement that you have to worry about, and not even a civil war per se that you have to worry about. You have to worry about the enslavers. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.